Governor Scott Walker is defending his plans to merge some state agencies. Political reporter Jessica Arp has more from Milwaukee.
Governor Scott Walker is moving full speed ahead on state agency mergers, telling the state's economic and housing development boards here in Milwaukee that despite criticism, the mergers will make state government more efficient.
We want to have an impact. We want to measure impacts.
In a presentation to two boards, an aide to the governor laid out how they've been meeting and planning to merge WEDC and WEDA
in a way that would be easier for those regional groups, local groups, employers or otherwise to go to one person instead of saying we got to go to WEDA here to get help, we got to go to WDC to go help. In their minds and minds of most people around the state, they just think it's the state.
But the idea is not without controversy. After WEDC had problems with delinquent loans and cost tracking, some worry a fast merge could put both agencies off their missions.
This is, to me, the wrong time to rush through legislation to have a collision course once again with two agencies merging that I'm not sure are even appropriate to be merged.
I mean, if we want to talk about corrective action on any department, I mean, hey, let's look at WEDC. I mean, that's where the real problems are, and that's where things need to be addressed. And so, again, it's just a complete waste of our time.
The merger will now get new scrutiny, with GOP lawmakers introducing a separate bill on the subject, despite it being considered in the state budget.
We want to be able to have transparency. We want to be able to have discussion. We want to be able to capture ideas.
But the governor says the separate bill is not a fail-safe to make sure his measure passes, but rather time for more input.
Now we want to make sure that with the staff here, if we're going to go down this path, that we do so in a way that accounts for the time necessary to make this a smooth consolidation.
The merger plan will now move forward on two fronts, both in the budget and that separate legislation. The target date for the merger to happen is January 2016. In Milwaukee, Jessica Arp, WISC News 3.